With onions. Today we are going to discuss about Shannon and Weaver model of communication. So let's read our objectives first. Objectives. Frameworks that illustrates how information is sent and received between people. Provide a simple explanation of the process, representations of the process of communication, and lastly describes both verbal and non-verbal communication. Now, what is Shannon and Weaver model of communication? Claude Shannon and Warren Weaver are renowned for their collaborative work on the Shannon-Weaver model of communication, which they introduced in their 1948 paper, A Mathematical Theory of Communication. This model is one of the earliest and most influential frameworks in communication theory. The original Shannon-Weaver model is a linear communication. However, Norbert Wiener added the feedback step to resolve the various criticisms the model had, making it a cyclical communication. According to study.com, in the engineering arena, the model is also called information theory and is mainly used in calculating transmissions that occur in machines. The model holds that a sender initiates the communication and is the source of information. Information is then relayed from brain and through the lips in form of a signal. This signal is mixed with other distractions and other sounds and finally received by the recipient. Shannon-Weaver model is a model consisting of basic elements such as source, encoder, medium, decoder, receiver, and noise. Number one, information source. The originator of the message. The information source is the entity that creates and sends the message. This could be a person, a machine, or any other system that generates information to be communicated. Transmitter. Transmitter is an electronic component that converts the message signal produced by the source of information into a suitable form for transmission through the channel. It is sometimes referred to as the modulator. 3. Channel. A communication channel is a medium or system of communication that allows information to be transmitted between a sender and a receiver. Receiver. The receiver is a component that translates the transmitted signals back into the original message, ensuring that the information is correctly understood by the intended recipient. Destination. The destination is the entity that ultimately receives and comprehends the message. And lastly, the any interference that distorts or disrupts the transmission of a message from the sender to the receiver. In the Shannon-Weaver model of communication, noise refers to any interference that distorts or disrupts the transmission of a message from the sender to the receiver. This interference can occur at any stage of the communication process and can be either internal. So we have here two types of noise. The one is the external noise and the other one is internal noise. So what is external noise? External noise is simply a physical sounds or environmental factors that interfere with the message, such as background noise as we are experiencing right now, static on a phone line or a poor internet connection. On the other hand, we have internal noise, which is a psychological or semantic factors that affect understanding, such as preconceived notions, misunderstandings, or emotional states. So, what are the advantages and disadvantages of Shannon-Weaver model? Advantages: it accounts for elements that hinder communication. So it can identify communication flaws, noise to resolve them. It also breaks the communication process into small parts, hence receiver can understand the sender more. The disadvantages naman ng Shannon and Weaver communication is the distortion of message, loss of information, increased errors, reduced efficiency, frustration, and confusion. So we have here a short skit to show how Shannon-Weaver model communication works. So as we can see, Maria made call to her friend named Therese. She asked if Therese is already done with their assignment. During her call, noise appeared and suddenly signal disconnected, which caused to end the video call. The word "Are you done?" is the only word that being heard by Therese, and now she's confused on a message that Maria wanted to tell. So quiz time. For the end of this video, we reserve a communication model is being discussed in their presentation. Who formulated Shannon and Weaver model of communication? What year they introduced the Shannon Weaver communication? Number 4. It is also known as a hindrance in communication. Added the feedback step in Shannon Weaver model to keep a cyclical communication. Okay, that's all everyone. Thank you for watching.